Our next speaker is coming to us from Apt Associates. Kerri-Ann Guyah is a manager of vector control and environmental compliance at Apt. She's leading the Zika AIRS project, otherwise known as ZAP, which is such a fantastic name. And ZAP is focusing on the important role that women and youth play in tackling mosquito-borne diseases, particularly bringing forward this idea that with knowledge and tools, women and girls can become change agents and activists and champions in these settings rather than victims. This is a theme I hope that every one of you have heard before here at Women Deliver, this idea that girls and women are leaders of today and change makers rather than victims. Has everyone heard that at least once? All right, then we're doing our job. One interesting fact about Kerri-Ann, before I invite her to the stage, Kerri-Ann is also an identical twin. So greetings to Kerri-Ann. I hope you're watching us online. Welcome, Kerri-Ann.
Thank you. Greetings, Vancouver, from sunny Jamaica. It is this sun and heat that makes the Caribbean such an attractive home to these pesky, entitled mosquitoes, who have formed domestic ties with every man, woman, and child, tracing us far back to the days of slavery. Not even our forefathers knew our own history like they did. Dalai Lama said, "If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito." More than 1 billion people are affected by vector-borne diseases each year, resulting in approximately 1 million deaths. It's hard to fathom that this tiny insect, which we have lived with all our lives, is single-handedly the most lethal vector and is ranked the most deadliest animal in the world, with humans coming in at a close second. So we ask ourselves, why haven't we been able to eradicate these diseases? Well, the answer is not as simple as you may think, as it involves numerous facets. Let's think about the vector itself. They're adaptable. Mosquitoes adapt quickly to their changing environment. They build resistance to insecticides. They can breed in as little as a tablespoon of water, sometimes laying up to 200 eggs at a time. And they're clever. The male mosquitoes who do not feed on blood will fly around your face to distract you, while the female feeds on your feet. Bet you didn't know that. However, one thing is clear. In order for a vector control program to be effective and sustainable, it must involve the community, in particular women and youth, who are often the victims of mosquito-borne disease. The Zika AIRS project is a testament to women and youth empowerment, as 70% of its employees are female, with 65% being between the ages of 18 to 24. We have successfully integrated young women in various non-traditional roles in vector control, from field technicians to supervisors to laboratory officers, logistics coordinators, and even managers. We rise by lifting up others. That's our mantra. And I want you to say it after me. We rise by lifting up others. Ready? Great. Now let's say it in the Jamaican style. Make we rise and lift up each other. Ready? Good attempt. We're going to try again. We're going to break it up this time. Make we rise and lift up each other. Great. Excellent. In fact, some of you guys may even get honorary Jamaican citizenship after this. You may collect your residency documentation from the Apt Associates booth located at booth 213 to 214. This journey to improved community health cannot fall solely on the backs of the government. With each hand to help, we're inching closer to our goal of freedom from vector-borne diseases. That was the core objective of the ZAP project, to empower women and youth, to make them stronger and more confident in controlling their own lives. And empowerment didn't come only through meaningful employment within the project itself, but at a community level, where young women were taught to take responsibility for their own actions by reducing breeding sites within their own homes. Evidence suggests that when women are involved in the design, the delivery, and the adoption of health interventions, there may be greater acceptance and compliance, and thus greater impact. Research also shows that the deliberate attempt to provide youth with the resources, experiences, support, and opportunities necessary to become successful and competent adults, those are promising approaches to improved community health. So, it's abundantly clear that investing in women and youth will axiomatically result in economic growth and stability. Won't you agree? So, let's be like a mosquito. And I mean not the nuisance aspect, but let's take away the positive attributes of a mosquito. Let's be adaptable in the face of change, resilient during hard times. As female, we'll hope to be as fertile, or maybe not that much work can handle it. Let's be persistent when faced with setbacks, and most of all, courageous on our path to success. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for agreeing to also answer just one more question.
Sure.
And for those in the audience, I bet you can guess what it is. It's the question we've been seeing all around us in these days. How will you use your power?
Well, if it's not already abundantly clear, I have a big voice. I have a lot of passion. I continue to use my passion and my voice to empower women and youth, not only in vector control, but all facets of economic health and growth. Through the mission of APT Associates, we strive to improve the quality of life of persons. So this may extend beyond the borders of Jamaica, as I currently stay in. It may extend to the rest of the world, as they're currently doing. So that is my passion and dream to do so.
Kerri-Ann, thank you so much.